Who are those guys?
Your brothers? No.
Yes!
Beginning to get on my nerves. Who are those guys?
Remember when you were making out with your first girlfriend, and you came right as she touched your leg? It was me, Barry. I jerked you off at super speed so it'd seem like you nutted at just a woman's touch!
Bugs Bunny, the Looney Tunes character? The very same. In 1941, during the peak years of the Looney Tunes franchise, a cartoon was released named Wabbit Twubble, where Bugs Bunny faces off with his longtime rival, Elmer Fudd. But for just a moment, to mock the foolish Elmer, Bugs inflates himself to a comically bloated form, a moment that lasts only 3.4 seconds in an 8-minute and 22-second long cartoon. 3.4 seconds. That's all the time Big Chungus had ever existed. And yet decades later, he would become more famous than Bugs Bunny, despite being Bugs Bunny himself. You see, Snake, memes control history, and I shall use the power of memes to control my own destiny. Do you honestly think Chuck Jones or Mel Blanc could have expected internet trolls to deify a character that doesn't even exist? Make him far more infamous than his own true identity as Bugs Bunny? Big Chungus lives on as the dominant meme.
Awesome. Awesome to the max.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Hardline. Once again, I'm hosting. You know, it's weird. It's not even Halloween, and we're running on the most skeleton crew that we possibly can. So let's bring everybody in all at the same time. Here we go. What's up?
What's going on?
What's going on, man?
That's right. I have replaced Phil. Finally, I am the new Diaz brother.
That's right. You have to hold one of the slam buddies.
If you don't have one, you're out. So
exactly.
You call me a D3 here, you know.
Let's see what we got in the chat. Oh, the first one here, the hardest, unhinged, says the hardest. We're always hard on the hard line.
Yes.
Ran Nada here, held the chat. Yeah, Sumo Thori. Oh, I just saw Sumo Thori got some amazing original traditional pieces from us on the Lost Pages campaign. He just posted it to Twitter, so I'm glad those made it there safely. We got Edonias is in the chat also. Nicholas Gear, what's up? We got Dark Gift Comics and General Piggy's here. What's up? I wanted to, I was hoping some more people would be in the chat because I wanted to do, I know this was one of your favorite gimmicks that we had one time where we would take a funny tweet that we saw online, right? And we would blur the person's name, you know, that way we don't embarrass them.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get back to that later on in the show. Phil will be joining us pretty soon. He was supposed to go and do something, decided he wasn't going to, but then he decided he was going to go do that. So he'll be back in a couple of minutes. And so how was your weekend?
I was good. Getting over a bit of a stomach bug. So, right as I lost the campaign, everything's good. First good 48 hours. Next thing you know, I'm sick as a dog for the next 72 hours. So finally Saturday started to feel better. Sunday. So now I'm kind of back in full mode. But yes, it's good to be done with this first 8 or so days. It's been a little rough.
That's always cool. That's always an awesome feeling in getting through that and stuff. So we got Comics Mate. Good day. The Beam Pad. That picture's awesome. Got What About here. Ahoy. Yeah, we're waiting for the old sailor himself to come in here. Hopefully he shows up. And then looks like that's everybody so far. So yeah, I was also sick this weekend, but I think that I had like dust poisoning or something like that because we had to move a bunch of dusty old, moldy old arcade cabinets that were delivered to the arcade. And then that was on Tuesday. And then on Friday, I woke up like ready and super excited to go to the con. And I was just so sick. So sick. But it wasn't like it was like if I was poisoned. It was really weird. And then I had to go do that convention. So it was great.
Did you have to sweat it out there?
Dude, yeah, I was on Saturday. I was just like chugging Dayquil just so that I wasn't shivering and just I wasn't dying the whole time. But it was fun. It was cool. Yeah. It wasn't as good as last year though, sales wise. No. Last year did a lot better. Well, maybe like 30% better, I guess. But last year it was later in the year. And the tattoo convention was the same weekend in the same convention center across the hall. So my theory is that we're talking, if you guys don't know at home, I was at Exotica with a booth. I wasn't there simping. I had a booth and I was selling art. But last year I sold better, and I figure it was because that tattoo convention, a lot more people were in the building looking for art. And when they went over to do the Exotica convention and they saw some art, they were interested in buying that as well. Oh, look who else we have here. Joe Ball.
What's up? What up, dudes?
Let's get this.
Are we live on air right now?
Yeah, we're talking about how difficult our weekends were due to various viruses and poisonings.
I'll tell you, I love a good poisoning.
Yeah,
I poison myself about 3 times a day.
I'm about to say, I had to get on the Joe Ball plan, so if the toxins always live inside me, then no new ones can get in,
Yeah.
Well, and it's true. You know what I say? I say you take 3 poisons at a time because your body can only fight off one, so you're guaranteed the full effects of at least the other 2.
What if you inhale dust and mold at the same time?
Well, you smoke a joint with it.
Oh.
That's how you hit your 3 poison mark. Yeah.
And
your
then,
body will be trying to fight off the dust and stuff, but at least you'll be high.
I guess so. Let's see. We got Howl Comics is here now. He's that's not Johnny Depp. That's the other guy. He says you best start believing in ghost stories. You're in one. There's a meme with that guy who was at Barbosa, and then they like Photoshop him with like futuristic glasses on and like a hat that's all lit up, and it says, "You best start believing in cyberpunk dystopias because you're in one." So great. Yeah. So how was? Oh, hold on a second. Day Ninja right at this moment. Bancroft has a Brandon lookalike. Is it Phil over on Bancroft's channel right now?
Damn it,
That
Phil.
would be hilarious. A Brandon look-alike, and it's your little brother.
Yeah, like I'll be right back, Brandon. Yeah. Hey,
Brandon just goes in the other room and beats the shit out of him live on air just to assert himself. I'll always be older than you.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Give me 1 sec here, guys. Phil's asking me a question.
So, Joe, man, how was your weekend, brother?
Give me a minute to see if I can remember what I actually did. I think it was good. I remember but my parents and my wife's parents both came over on the same day, which that was fun because the kids are like grandparent crazy. So that we got a full day of all the grandparents coming over and having lots of fun, and that was nice. For me personally, I'm like, okay, this was cool for like an hour, but I can't be too rude. Everyone around me seems to give these kids tons of stuff. So I'm like, you better just be polite and smile. These people make it so that you have like a moderate, a comfortable lifestyle to some degree. It's not like they give me everything in creation, but like when you got kids and someone's like, here, I stopped by the store and bought 4 gallons of milk. I'm like, praise Jesus. Somebody bought some more milk because I keep drinking all of the kids' milk. Thank God someone's thinking about them.
That's good. What kind of milk do you guys drink?
We get whole and 2% just because some people I'll drink any milk. I don't care what it is, except for buttermilk. That's weird.
Cat's
but
milk?
I'll cat's milk. I mean, I'll try it.
Only if
Milk
it's
is
fresh.
milk, brother.
I guess so, yeah. I had whole milk for the first time. It was a while ago, but it was like drinking butter, because they're so used to drinking 2% milk.
Yeah, whole's a little richer,
Yeah, it's
a
crazy.
little more dense.
Yeah, Ron Nada here, he knows it's the seed oils. Yeah, it's in everything. It's so hard to stay away from. A seed oil disrespecter, he must have had something going on in his throat also, and he needed some cough drops. And on Twitter, he writes like, why the hell is there seed oils in cough drops? And there's just like sunflower seed oil or something like that used as like a lubricant in the production process. Oh,
You
look,
see weird oils and stuff turn up in a lot of things. It's kind of like how there's corn syrup and tons of things where you're like, but what's the point? It's not even a sweet or a sugary based thing where I can kind of wrap my head around it. Like,
right.
why is there corn syrup in my distilled water? like you're getting a gallon of distilled water, and I swear to God, not really, but there's just weird things that you will see high fructose corn syrup on, and it's like, but why? What's the point in this?
Yeah, it's out of control. It's definitely out of control. Look, we got Sim here.
What's up?
He's a guy
What's up, Sim?
I'm a guy that
from the.
He's a guy that what?
Oh, I was gonna make a joke about high fructose corn syrup, but the moment is past.
Yeah. Corn syrup is bad. Maple syrup is the way.
Yeah, he's from Canada, so
saith the Canadian. Do not question his authority on syrups. Like, you can't. Like, if there's one thing a Canadian just puts everyone to stop at, it's when syrup comes up. So we all know we better not open our mouths.
I saw
don't
even
try to fight the Canadian. You're not going to win that battle.
We got the golden syrup. That's where we have a maple syrup Fort Knox.
We call it,
and I'm not kidding. Go check out. There's a documentary about it. The heist. There was a huge fucking maple syrup heist, and it's part of the history. It's treated like it's like a federal, gold or something.
Well, yeah, motherfuckers shouldn't touch that syrup.
So there's a bunch of freaking people that decided to infiltrate the place. They found a way in. So they drilled holes and they emptied the barrels and they replaced it by water. They did that for years.
Oh, because they're like aging the syrup or something?
My pancakes taste like fucking water.
So they were stealing maple syrup and they were selling it to the U.S. to high price. Yeah.
That's why I only buy my syrup from Vermont.
We
got Lloyd Crackhead here, apparently catching the Hardline for the first time in forever.
You start before the border.
Me?
They say you buy your syrup from Vermont. That's what I'm saying. You stop it just before you pass on the border. Just.
Yeah, I don't actually know where my syrup comes from. It's just a local. It's kind of like the local grocery store's nameless brand, but of actual maple syrup, and it's like $13 a bottle, and the bottle's like this big.
The first time I had that butter syrup there, or whatever you call it, corn syrup.
Yeah,
I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's. Oh my God!
It's literally the Americans' way of making things that are already inexpensive and cheap even more inexpensive and cheap and gross and deadly
and poisonous. You have to also put poison in there too. We got Rick Taylor here.
You can't refine corn down to the syrup level because it changes the literal cellular structure of it. So it goes from being like a harmless filler that just makes you fat to something that's actually too much of it's going to give you diabetes twice as fast as sugar and all kinds of other problems. But it's whatever. I smoke cigarettes and all kinds of shit. I can't really talk.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I at least know that these things aren't good for me. I'm not like ignorant about it. Like, no, guys, see, cigarettes are so healthy. You don't understand my quality of life.
But
I can do backflips.
that's where the old saying comes from. Pick your poison, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not choosing seed oils.
I don't know. We've seen some stuff you tried in the food thing, and I don't know.
Oh, damn it. That's right. So Phil is at work again today. This is
I was
a
gonna ask
big
you.
announcement. And I wanted to do the food challenge. There he is. And he's coming to us live from the Matrix. And I wanted to do the food thing we were talking about last week, but Phil's working today, so he couldn't do it.
What was that?
I wanted to do a hot cheese cup versus hot chocolate hot chocolate and mac.
Yeah, the chocolate macaroni thing.
Yeah.
Well, thank God I'm working then.
No, you're the one who wanted hot chocolate macaroni. I was all hyped up for hot cheese. Granted, I haven't eaten anything in 4 days, so
That's
I probably
not
would
true.
have thrown up from the hot cheese cup.
So what is that T-shirt supposed to be?
Phil's t-shirt. Let's bigulate him here real quick.
Deadshot.
Eid shot. Eid show.
Eid Show.
Yeah.
Eid Show. Yeah, that's a pretty cool Japanese cartoon. I like Eid Show.
I never heard about Eat Shot. I know Eat Cliff.
Yeah. That's where'd you get that?
The girlfriend got it for me. My ribs really hurt.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Scott.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
We got Scotsman TV here. Oh, it's Sim's happy birthday. That's right.
Yeah, it was my birthday yesterday.
Oh.
Sim's 22 today, you guys. Can you believe it? I feel like I've known him for 5 or 6 years now.
Do we have a funny thing to do
Since he
here?
was just a wee lad up in Canada.
Let's see. We don't
Seems
have
like
any
I'm
like
older than you.
celebratory thing, do we, Phil?
Phil, what the hell's with the jazz hand?
This is when you're deaf and deaf people clap like this.
No, it's
Well,
called
yeah.
the jazz hand, and that's where the SJW and feminists were trying to replace clapping with.
Replace it because deaf people, they can't hear.
They call it the Kyle clap. I'll take the heat for that one. I don't mind. My opinions are not representative of the panel.
All right. Thanks for the super chat, Scotsman. As always, really, really appreciate it. All right. So now, well, yeah, I guess this is not going to be nearly as funny as it would be. Well, we'll wait a little bit longer, I guess. So what else do we have to talk about?
Is Lord Crackhead still in the chat? I haven't seen him comment. I was
Probably
going to make
not.
a sweet bubonic chronic joke, and it's not the same if he's not here to appreciate it.
Yeah, he commented 5 minutes ago was the last time he said something.
It's probably still here.
Yeah, he might be.
All right.
Unless I
Well, I
ran
already
it.
ruined the joke by giving away the punchline like a fucking idiot. So
Well, I wasn't listening.
guess we'll
so-
move on.
I hope that's not a song that's gonna get us copyrighted.
That song, no, that's the what is it? Nightmare on Elm Street. I
The
think.
6-bit edition.
Yeah, exactly. The pinball machine. It's a great game.
Yeah,
We've been
everybody's
walk
here.
around with that before.
No one's playing pinball games, but everybody's working on them.
No, that's good.
Got all of the techs are here.
It's maintenance.
Well, let's see
All right.
what things we have to bring
Oh,
up.
all right, I got something here. This was a lot of birthdays this week. You got Sim's birthday,
Mm-hmm.
Amanda B's birthday,
Yodam, don't forget Yodam.
Dark Star's birthday. There were some famous people too that I don't.
It was also the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles' birthday. The first
All
book
of
came
them?
out on May 1st. Yep, No, the
Adolf
book.
Hitler's birthday. No,
the book came out on May 1st. Who? I never heard that name before, Joe.
Yeah, I didn't think so. It's pretty niche. You know, most people don't know these days.
What is this? This is like we're
Justice for
putting
Johnny.
Johnny on ice now? Like he only deserves ice?
Just ice.
Yeah.
For Johnny.
Dude, it's one of the things I thought was funny is that I opened Facebook like before the show or something like that, right? And now you have a whole bunch of people like here in Canada. It's probably the same on your side, but now they're all coming all out, going like, "How dare people take Johnny's side on this? Don't forget that it's about women being abusing relationships." And I'm like, how the fuck can you guys go after people defending freaking Johnny Depp that he's winning?
No, his public opinion here in the States is pretty high still. I mean, I think Johnny Depp could probably do some completely terrible, awful things right in broad daylight in front of people, and we would still like. I don't know though. He's Jack Sparrow, and he's really handsome, and look, he plays guitar. Just leave him alone. Leave our sweet little Johnny.
He's like the Bender. He's like the Bender of Hollywood, just nicer.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly I have no clue. He could probably be an awful person, but I assume by the way it looks in this whole thing that he's probably on the right side of it. You know, so far he's in there with like a sense of humor in the courtroom and not acting like a weirdo. And Amber Heard is not. She is being loony. I saw this set of pictures today. Someone was posting on a thread where like she wears clothes that are complementary to his. So if he wears like a gray suit and a burgundy tie, she wears like a gray man suit and like a burgundy woman shirt. Like,
yeah, she's copying.
So weird. I'm like, is this supposed to be clever to like troll him, or is this like her just that loony that she thinks
people don't understand men being abused in relationships. Why do you think my rib hurts so much?
Well, yeah, because you were banging so hard you broke a goddamn rib. You know,
my reply to them going like, no, don't forget that it's women, it's this, and I'm like, I almost went in and go, okay, can we start before we continue the conversation? Can we start by one thing? Can you tell me what a woman is?
I don't even know anymore, man.
A woman? Oh, you mean those things with vaginas?
Yeah, they're all talking about this, and I'm like, okay, but with everything that you guys are saying right now, what's a woman?
Who is a woman?
Yeah,
right.
Who is a woman? Batwoman is a woman.
Speaking of not knowing women, pull this up, Brandon. Hold on. I'm going to switch my screen and then you
by the way, hell, Rand.
Yeah. You should have got that little portable screen. So we got this fancy portable screen, and Phil forgot to use it. Here we go. And then I have to unmute Phil.
That's crazy how long SpongeBob's been around.
I can't unmute him for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess SpongeBob's been around forever, since 1999. This is another big birthday. But there was another one. It was The Rock, right?
Yeah. I think
just a great one, guys. I mean, how you gonna brush this off? You're talking about the most electrifying man in all of sports entertainment here.
We have SpongeBob here, being born 1999, gift to the world,
born to party,
immediately going downhill.
You smell what The Rock is cooking? It's just birthday cake.
Yeah, well, The Rock was introduced to the world around 1999, right?
Yes.
So, have we ever seen The Rock and SpongeBob in the same place at the same time?
I don't know. He might be one of the SpongeBob movies.
Yeah, you'd surprising people turn up in some SpongeBob episodes. There's a whole episode with music by Pantera, and it tells you that right out the gate.
Yeah.
It says music by, and then giant flaming metal words, Pantera. I'm like, I don't know how this happened, but I'm not going to argue with it. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, when you're a cultural phenomenon, you'd be surprised, like, everybody just comes at you. Like, they used to do it with The Simpsons, and then Family Guy took that. Yeah, that's awesome.
And
Are we going to get struck if we play that Rock stuff?
What Rock stuff?
The WWF, stuff. I don't know. I mean, what do you think, Ace? I don't want them to take an unnecessary risk. I feel like WWF's kind of like not too strict on that stuff, but at the same time, you just never know.
Yeah, I mean, if maybe probably keep it under 30 seconds. Really, you should be good.
What
That's
is this guy
usually
talking about? Brahma Bull?
That's one of the Rock's nicknames.
Oh, yeah, I've never even heard of that before. That's how I could ignore it.
neither.
I
He
thought
had
he
a
was
huge
referring
Brahma
to-
bull tattoo on his shoulder before he got like the giant one that covers everything.
And what does Brahma mean?
It's just a giant bull with horns.
Oh, I thought he was referring to like somebody in the chat here that we had accidentally skipped. And I was like, what?
No, he is the Brahma Bull. The Rock is the
Rando's-
Brahma Bull.
But, you know,
Rando's
Jesus
like,
Christ,
I don't
Brandon.
see any Brahma bulls in the chat.
Yeah.
well, we did have Ren Nada and Sugar
Yeah.
Chris joining in. And there
Yeah,
was
yeah,
Al
Sugar
Comics
Chris
saying
is here.
SpongeBob can drink now.
Here you go. Bancroft says.
It's been a few years.
Yeah, you don't want to play anything more than like a 20, 30-second clip at most.
Yeah, Vince probably just sits on his phone at night, just striking people's channels before he goes to sleep.
He's like,
They're gonna puke.
I'm only making 5 billion. Damn it, I want 6. Strike some YouTube.
He's gonna puke! He's gonna puke! He's gonna puke!
Give me that.
There we- That's
What
the
the hell
greatest
was that?
WWF clip ever. Like, you can throw all the wrestling in the can and just keep that one little snippet and send it to the aliens out in space. Here's some of our entertainment.
What's the context in this? Like, did they do like a food challenge? What the hell was that?
There's a
Explain it.
wrestler that. Do you want me to explain, or Ace?
Yeah.
I'd probably give you like the short cliff notes. They're trying to find the gimmick for Dross, and Vince finds out that he can puke on command. So he's using that real life thing to have him do it. But obviously, it's awkward to be sitting across Vince McMahon and trying to puke when he's like, Vince being incredibly animated, and you Dross there trying to throw up, just looking at Vince being a psycho, like 2 feet away. It's the greatest clip ever. You have to watch the full thing from start to finish. It is madness.
Well, and nothing's like
Giving me
coming
context.
out of him. Like, that's the catch. Like, it was a reputation he had from, I think, playing football. I
Yeah.
believe he was in the NFL prior, and his like one of the things he used to joke about, like, my teammates loved that they could yell puke and I could puke, but it's like you'd also been playing football all day.
Mhm.
You were exhausted, dehydrated. Anybody can puke in those conditions. You could walk up to me after working my ass off all day and say puke, and I could probably do it with ease. And the dude showed up to, for an audition, showed up to Vince's office. He needed to puke, but, he showed up there like just after getting out of bed. Nothing was coming out. Like, he was heaving and hacking, but it was just like a little bit of drool. It's like, Vince, you got to wear this motherfucker out first. Then he can puke.
Yeah.
He don't puke right now. Like in
Long
the
story
middle
short. Long story short. Now he's paralyzed.
Yeah, he got dropped on his head like a few matches in. Maybe not even. That might have been his debut match actually. But yeah, he didn't even last a week, I don't think, or 2 weeks or so before he got his neck broke. I don't know if he got dropped on his head wrong or if he fell wrong, like if he moved with it incorrectly, because I was like 13 maybe when that happened, 14. And I remember watching it happen on TV, but I was too young to know the difference between how wrestlers made that stuff work. Takes two to tango.
I think it was just a power bomb from D'Lo Brown.
Yeah, D'Lo lost his grip as he was coming up, and Dross couldn't really. He couldn't lift up his momentum to help him, so he kind of got stuck in nowhere's land, and it was nasty. Like one of the illest things I've ever seen over all the times, just brutal.
Now does that the other guy must feel like crap?
Oh yeah.
I forget who it was. It was I want to say it was Silver King, but I don't think so. Some generic,
D'Lo.
WCW Mexican import wrestler that we just didn't recognize here, but he was wrestling like Raven, and I saw Raven hit a power driver or something, and it was real early on when he had first got to WCW, and he automatically jumped on the guy and braced his head with his legs till the emergency crew got out there. It's like he knew instantly.
Yeah, I remember that. That was actually one of the Villanos.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they hit some sort of like neck breaker on him, but back in those days, the Warrior was in WCW and he had a trap door, and on one of the on the rings where he made like his entrance, and he
Yeah.
ended up hitting the metal part of the trap door.
Oh,
Nasty. Yeah, Davey Boy also that's what led to a lot of his problems. He hurt his back on one of those during like a pay-per-view. He took like a hit right on it. Thankfully they got rid of that soon after, but it was nasty for a while. Guys were getting hurt left and right just because of stupid trap door.
stupid gimmick.
Probably not a good idea.
All right, speaking of gimmicks, we got some food news. People are playing pinball in here. It's about to get loud.
Get real loud.
It's get real loud. Hope you enjoy it. I'm going to pull this up.
All right, let's see what you got.
The
We
pinball's
could have
actually
had
not
some
that
real food news, but we didn't. All right, let's see what this is here. Oh, this is a fan favorite topic. It's a new Mountain Dew flavor has just arrived.
Okay.
So they had Flaming Hot the other day, right?
Fungus.
Well, look at Beacon's not even here again. He's dead. He's probably in the hospital. But yeah, now you have Funyuns, which, oh my god, I can't even imagine this. Anytime
Spicy Dew put
anybody
Beacon in the
buys
hospital.
Funyuns, it makes me want to throw up. And it makes me question why, especially kids who are like, "Can I get the Funyuns?" It's like, what is wrong with you? This is like an old person's chip.
And when did they get lazy to the point of not writing Mountain anymore?
Well, it's because Mountain Dew is copyrighted by a different company.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not. I'm just making that up.
I still think it's
Funyuns, I like them, but I mean, once every like 12 years.
Oh, dude, imagine this: White Castle slider, Funyuns Mountain Dew, both in the trash.
Because
Yeah.
Sim says fungus. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It goes to speak to the design for this logo is shit.
Yeah, it's not great
because it's more like fun guns. Fun, like that's how I was reading it. Fungus, fun guns.
No, Passion is the wig expert. He can tell if a woman is wearing a wig from 50 yards.
Yes. Wig, any makeup that's photoshopped, any sort of like facial changes.
I don't even need my scope to see that wig's a wig. Come on, retards.
I'm waiting. Yeah, the onion flavored drinks, garlic flavored is the way to go. It's just a much better. It's a much better flavoring, I think.
Yeah. By the way, Rey Mysterio did end up accidentally killing a guy during the match.
Shit.
Oh, I thought he was talking about Patton Oswalt.
Well, I mean, I
Well,
did say
Patton as
accidentally.
Well, here
Zing.
I'm going to pull up this thing. This is one of my favorite segments, and this is where we will share the tweets. I guess let's bring up that tweeter thing here. This thing is so difficult to look through.
You're telling me. What do you gonna bring up that?
Tweets will set you free. Try Twitter. Tweet the night with me. Check the tweets.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Elon.
Elon. Yeah, well, not yet. He's got a couple of months. But yeah, so I saw this tweet. I thought it was hilarious. We've obviously blurred the guy's name and profile pictures so that you don't know who it is, or gal. So keep it anonymous. And let's see what we got here. So let's see. He got here. He said, all a man needs in life is a dog-faced Italian girl with rocking ass and tits.
I mean, he's not completely wrong.
You can't argue with that.
Right. The logic is sound.
What a tweet. I didn't even see this.
Yeah. When I found it, it was a few hours old already. And I wish I had seen it sooner. Yeah, it's pretty great. But yeah, sometimes there's who could it be? Yeah, who knows? Well, we like to keep it honest. It's not our place to call people out here for any kind of shenanigans they're going to put on Twitter.
Well, and Bancroft writes, he knows that the best part of the story sometimes is the mystery.
Yeah,
Who
that
could
was
it
one
be?
hell of a whack-ass comment.
Yeah, who could it be? That's great. Brandon, we had a coworker who specifically enjoyed women that he would call had horse dog faces.
He did. It was the same guy who would have been a huge fan of Tiny Texie.
Yeah, that's true.
That guy is no longer with us.
We're about to lose Joe.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Phil did see Tiny Texie over the weekend, though. I didn't see her at all.
Bet he did.
Hey, don't say that name a third time.
I actually didn't see her. I just saw the banner of where her booth was.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see her at all. I didn't get a chance to really walk around too much or anything. But yeah,
no,
it was,
you got the Bottom. You got the Stay Puft version.
yeah,
Rocking by you.
The Hardline bathroom.
Hold up
from the show.
Hold
up. No, the booths across from us, it was like the corpulent section.
Yeah, it's great. I'm going to post a picture in the Hardline you pulled up, Brandon.
You want me to pull it up?
Yeah, so I can talk about it. So
all right.
Just muted. But we did see Eddie Winkler over the weekend.
Yeah, he came by. He scared everybody away from my booth on Sunday. Oh, Crazy Matt is here. Yeah, Admiral Jackass. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, Eddie came over. As we know, Eddie, creator of Sovereign Wolf, an ambassador to the furry community. If you want to pull that picture up, Brandon.
I'm trying to right
up
now.
there. And yeah, it was good seeing him. He was a bit tired.
Welcome to the stream, Crazy Mad.
Crazy Mad in the chat.
Yeah, what's up? He's right there.
Who day?
Oh, also there was did you see that big car accident in front of the office today, Brandon?
Yes, I have an anecdote about that. We can get to it before I share this picture. So the anecdote is there's this car accident right out in front of the office, like right in front of the building. And everybody who was in the office who saw it was like, oh, what's going on out here? There's a car accident out here. Like, I couldn't care less because there's just a car accident out in front. It happens all the time. There's a big ambulance and tow trucks and stuff. And then so local psychopathic patron to the arcade comes running into the building, goes, Doc, there's a car accident outside. I just want to make sure everybody's okay in here. And nobody heard him except for me. And I go out there like 15 seconds later because no rush, right? And then he's just like casually walking out.
He came into pinball.
He did?
Yeah. And
I'm like, dude, we're in a building. Yeah, we're fine. The two cars that collided out in the street had nothing to do with us.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, he came in. He wanted to know where Doc was to make sure he wanted to make sure Doc was okay, not anybody else.
Yeah, I see they're wheeling 6 people, right?
All right, speaking of the arcade, pull this picture up.
I'm trying to right now. Sharing, screen, enhance.
There we go.
You know how hard this is. I have to hide my bookmarks bar. And
yeah. So this is our, what would you call him, Brandon? Resident furry.
Yeah.
Proudly holding a copy of Starlight Cats in his hands. Another CG furry book.
So you're telling me that's Eddie?
No. It's not Eddie.
Have you
I was
seen
gonna say.
him and Eddie in the
Okay,
same
so
room?
that's what I was gonna say. That's totally a self-insert. No, I didn't think that was it, but
Did you ever find out what kind of animal this guy is?
No, I just hand him the comics, Brandon. That's all I do.
I don't know. It
When
looks
you
like a
found
cue
out
ball.
that other one was like a wolf antelope or something.
Yeah, the other one was a wolf deer or no hyena deer?
Yeah,
it's a hyena deer. People in the chat are saying it's Sweens.
Yeah.
Yeah. We haven't seen Sweens in a while. Maybe.
That's true. It might be Sweens, but no, I never asked. I just hand him the comic.
Edwin, a good fella.
I don't know. Could be Piper as well.
Yeah, I don't talk about my actual job, so
Yeah, never ask him about his business.
Never.
But he's got business.
Actually, can I talk about a little business today?
Yeah, let's talk
We gotta
about it,
bring
bro.
up the picture,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
To
What are you doing?
look, we gotta show off the bedroom eyes.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Scotsman's like, it's a wolf fellow. Thank you very much, and he has a heart too.
All right. Can we get the stuff out of here before I talk about the ace? Freaking me out.
Anthropomorphic
Yes.
things.
Okay.
Yeah, the Ace, Volume 2. Let me pull it up.
Yes. So thank you to everybody who's backed the book. Campaign is going great so far, especially considering I was out of commission for several days. So, it's doing well. But I wanted to drop a little something exclusive here. We got some sketch cards that we're dropping live on the Hardline. I just made them live, so you can go get them right now, and you'll want to because they usually go fast. If you want to, you got 3 sketch cards from the great Joe Ball that are live right now on the campaign.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull them up right now. Share my screen.
Apparently on StreamYard, you can share specific tabs in the browser.
Well, that didn't work. Hold on.
It's all white.
And Scotsman's like anthropomorphic, right?
Did it work? Oh yeah, sure. Here, just stop. God. There we
You
go.
can't say share it and then start
There we
looking
go.
at it yourself.
I figured it out. Look at that.
Look at that.
Joe Ball.
The one and only.
Who are these characters here, Ace?
On the left is Angelique. Right in the middle is Brack. He's part of the a new group of aliens called the Godless that are introduced in this comic book. And obviously, as you can see, the last one is the Ace, getting ready to throw down there.
Which looks like the Owlman.
Now, yeah, who's he fighting there?
I gotta reveal everything, guys. Try to keep some mystery here. That's one everything.
So is that a hint that there's going to be a crossover coming?
Oh, it could be. Who's that character you really like, Ace?
No.
I think it looks
I
like
have to narrow it down a little more than that.
You're looking for Darkhawk, but that looks like Owlman
Darkhawk.
from
There's no Owlman.
Yeah,
let's
Yes,
just
there is an
say-
owl man. He's
Black Owl.
Black Owl,
Owlman's a DC character, but he's talking about Black Owl.
Let's just say I've got Marvel over a barrel. And they've been telling me it hurts for a while now, but I'm having too much fun to give a shit. So
got him.
There you go.
Got
Grab them. Grab them. They're up right now, right, Edwin?
Yep, all 3 are live right now, so go snatch them up. The sketch charts were a big hit in the last campaign, so Joe Ball was kind enough to help me get some more for the people. Hopefully, if these sell out, we'll have more from other talented artists.
Looks like General Piggy got the Angelique one.
Awesome. Thank you.
I did drop the link just there, so check it out, people.
Did they just launch right now? Or were they
Right on stream. Literally, that's why I was looking down on the phone. It just put those out. Boom.
Awesome. Yeah. That was the best time.
Awesome to the max.
Got that exclusive. All right,
You
yeah.
got the link right here. Go pick that up.
Yeah, and I'll be on with Phil tomorrow, talking some more about the Ace.
Yeah, the afternoon we'll do a show, and I want to. What are the statuses on these Slam Buddies?
They're awesome.
Don't know how many are actually left right now. I'll have to double check.
You're gonna show the trailer?
Yeah, I'm gonna show the trailer. It looks like you have 7 left.
7? Yeah.
This is how I hurt my ribs, everybody. My girlfriend does not beat me. Here's how I hurt my ribs. Come on.
Misplaced your stuffed animal? Does this ever happen to you? Well, stop being a wimp!
Hey there! We're the 3-time CG WrestleMania Tag Team Champions, the Diaz Brothers.
And are you tired of these weak-ass stuffed animals that can't even handle themselves in the ring?
Well, brother, we've got the products for you.
Introducing Akula, the Slam Buddy! Standing in at 13 inches tall, he's rough, tough, and stuffed. Ready to pin all your other plushies to the ground. The 1, 2, 3. No one can stand this round mound of pound.
And if you think other stuffed animals can stand up to the challenge, brother, you don't know Akula.
Order now, only on Indiegogo. Dig it!
So you almost landed on that trap door and hurt your neck.
Yeah.
We had all the trapdoors removed from the gym very early on.
No, yeah, I did hurt my rib though. I don't know how, but it was a pretty good bump. Yeah, grab it. There's only 7 left, guys, to get those Slam Buddies. You sold out was it the first day of the 8th that you had up?
Yeah, it was less than 24 hours. The first batch went quick like that, so we were able to get together second batch. Make sure that they weren't going to take too long, so it would affect shipping or anything. So, yeah, now's your chance to get them.
We're getting some hashtag men2 in the chat.
I thought it was me and 2.
No, that's men2.
Oh.
My ribs. Follower in the chat says, thought those were sold out. They did sell out, but he's ordering another batch.
Yep.
Yeah, so get it while you have the chance, because they're pretty awesome. And like, I don't know how many other crazy plushies like this are going to be out there, but
that metal card keeps reminding me of an actor that we used to see in a lot of movies, like an old dude that's very short with this. He looks exactly like him. I just can't put my finger on him.
He's the guy that played the landlord in Ace Ventura 1.
I think so, yeah.
That's what Joe was looking at when he drew that.
Oh.
Yeah. He was also in Scarface, that guy. I think he gets killed.
What do you need for what?
But, yeah, all right. What else we got to talk about
20
here?
people in the chat.
Yes. When we were showing the trailer, we had 21 people in the chat.
Yeah.
We did. Now things are going to be easier to share here because I could share
We have Phoenix Animation joining in too as well.
What's up, Phoenix? All right, let's do a little bit more food
American
news.
Comics.
What's up? Let's do a little more food news. Let me see if I can share this. You guys are fans of French fries here?
Yeah.
As long as they're not made in seed oil.
We need closure.
Made in seed oil? Why didn't that come up?
Oh yeah, this is an all white screen, Phil, we're looking at.
Let me try that again. You guys are a fan of French fries? No, not seed oils. Like Chrome tab. Oh, this is better. Here we go.
Ventura.
Now I figured it out. Did that work?
It works. It looks exactly the same as the other time, except it doesn't have the top bar.
All right. Yeah, but this is good. Now I could control things and have it on the scene. Anyways, fries.
Yeah.
This would be a poll. We could do a poll like this, right? We could actually do this poll right now.
Can you put 9 things into a poll?
I think so. I'd have to open up YouTube, but let's do it. Can you make the poll, Brandon? do you want me to?
I'll try.
Chris is calling you out on it. It's not French fries. You mean freedom fries.
Chris would say that. Let me see if I can make a poem on my phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
do it on my computer. Freedom fries.
You gonna do it, Brian?
They're smiley fries.
Yes.
All right.
I was like 5 guys using peanut oil. Yes, and it's freaking awesome.
Peanut oil, Jesus Christ. All right, we got standard fries.
Peanut oil.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, for French fries, the best, dude.
Waffle fries?
Is the best.
Yeah, they're all right.
Waffle fries are good, but it depends where. I mean, I think Chick-fil-A perfected the waffle fry.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A, definitely.
Great waffle fry. Crinkle
Yeah,
fries,
with their
I feel
canola oil.
Kind of old school.
What about crinkle fries, Brandon? I feel like they're always. You get the sense that they were frozen.
Yeah, that's like a Chicago cheap greasy spoon restaurant fry thing, you know.
Now, this is where things get interesting. Tater tots.
Yeah, they're
Those aren't
pretty bad.
fries. This is more like a potato side.
I think everything here could qualify in some form because it's a fried potato, except the sweet potatoes, because that's not a real potato. It's some nasty dessert vegetable.
There you go.
Except for the rest of these.
I second what Deathbringer is saying in the chat. Putin is best. Yes.
Did you just come out as a Russian supporter of Vladimir Putin? Is that what you said?
Dude, I told you if you want to speak French, you know how you say Putin. It's putain. It's not Putin.
Putin.
I don't know what you just said to me.
Putain means whore.
He's speaking some kind of foreign gibblegoop.
Oh, you can only do 4, Phil.
Really? You're limited to 4 and
Yeah, so we're gonna have to only put the fries ones in here. Like these home fries? How is that fries?
Yeah,
that looks like a hash.
Just put the four top one, and then that we or in the chat enjoy the most out of this. Like, you know, pick the 4 for the.
Yeah.
So far, people seem to like the waffle, the standard, the tater tots. Somebody said the smiley in there.
What about the smiley?
Smiley?
I knew a girl that she lived off of smiley fries. She would buy them from the store, and she'd make them in the oven.
I've never heard of them.
No, they're like mashed potatoes pressed into a smiley face shape and then lightly fried and then flash frozen, and then you throw them in your oven at home. So they have like a crispy skin on the outside, and then they're like mashed potatoes on the inside.
Paste on the inside, yeah.
Yeah.
You almost have to be a child to eat that shit. It's just not good.
Exactly. Yeah, you'd eat it with dinosaur chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never heard of smiley fries?
You're waking up my PTA.
I have an actual question here.
Okay.
What's that?
That sometimes I hear the term smashed potatoes.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Who?
On the internet.
When you're smashed?
No, like when I'm watching a video and the murder victim was eating mashed potatoes, but they had been eating smashed potatoes. And I want to know if anybody uses the term smashed potatoes.
It's an emo thing.
An emo?
Only tryhards. Normal people don't.
I'll eat my potatoes smashed.
Crashed potatoes. The thrashed potatoes.
What about curly fries?
By the way, if we're just gonna throw everything in, where's like the baked potato?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but this is fries.
But this is, it's like fried. These home fries are more stir fried than anything, really.
All the stuff's weak. At the fine Ohio State Fair, we established the first food booth to batter and deep fry sticks of butter.
Jesus Christ.
That's fried. That's some people eating some fried stuff and enjoying it.
Joe, how do you not like sweet potato fries though?
Because they taste like shit. I don't want sweet potatoes. They're just
right.
not good
They're
in
good with-
general. They just taste like
It's
shit.
good with-
They're this weird in between food that doesn't make sense.
It's good with spicy mayo.
I mean, I love mayo with fries. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want no sweet potato fries. I'll
Sweet
throw
potato
those
fries are good with
directly into the
everything.
trash. I wouldn't even bother eating. A
Put some
single
honey
bite.
on them?
No.
Brown sugar?
No, I'll get a fucking oatmeal cream pie out of the goddamn pantry if I want some sugar. I'm not going to play around with a bunch of honey and fucking sweet potatoes. I got to put 10 shitty things together to make one good thing.
God damn.
I'll pass. The honey's the only good part of the equation so far. I'm going to send this over to the syrup expert.
Yeah, potatoes.
He can take on the sweet potatoes.
You can put syrup on sweet potatoes.
I haven't had a potato skin in a long time.
Yeah, they're good.
Everybody's hating on sweet potatoes in the chat now.
Well, look,
They taste like shit.
2 people voting in on this smashed potatoes thing. Smashed potatoes comes with the skins. All right. And then where's the other one? Smashed potatoes is work kitchen lingo. I guess.
I never worked in a kitchen. So we can't do this poll then, Brandon?
No,
I like when nobody's like, what did sweet potatoes do to you?
Well, let's do a sweet potato poll in the chat then, since we can't have enough spaces for these fries.
Right.
Because this seems to be splitting the chat up. These sweet potatoes. I've seen people like sweet potatoes, others don't. People stand with Joe. You know?
No, well, yeah, because everyone knows if you're going to eat potatoes, the last kind of potato you actually want is a sweet potato. That's like when there's no other options. And even if there's no other options, I still would personally pass. But it's just, they're just not real potatoes. That's all I'm saying. They need to have some other name because they're just not a real potato. Carrots are roots too. We don't call carrots potatoes. Come on.
All right, we have the poll in the chat now. The votes are coming in 2 by 2, and the votes are neck and neck, 50-50.
50-50 people. We got 22 people in the chat. Vote if you're a sweet potato lover or denier.
Sweet potato disrespecter. The chat or the poll is alive. 55% for sweet potatoes. If you hate sweet potatoes,
they're only appropriate for like
sweet potatoes.
Like, you know, things for like a Thanksgiving dinner where it's got like 10 pounds of marshmallows and brown sugar all over it. Like that's the only case I've seen where like people enjoy it, and it's only because there's a pound of brown sugar and then a whole layer of marshmallows to mask the shitty yams or sweet potatoes.
I don't know. I prefer it when it doesn't have that. I'll go to a restaurant and then get a steak and a sweet potato plain.
Just stop. Don't even tell me these things, Brandon.
Dude, I had sweet potato fries last night.
Jesus Christ. Both of you. All right, I'm done.
But
I'm
how do you feel about this?
I've had an absolute enough.
I don't know. I like I like to try them with chipotle and mayo some once in a while. It's not that bad.
When you eat it, do you eat the skin?
On what?
A potato, or like a sweet potato, or just a regular?
Both of them.
Well, no, nobody wants to eat the skin of a sweet potato because they already taste like shit. Now you're going to eat the second worst part of them?
Yeah, I eat the skin too. It's great.
And I agree with Scotsman going like, potato skin loaded with sour cream, chive, cheese, and bacon bits. Don't hate me.
Guys, you're going to... This is going to affect your business. I'm just trying to give you a heads up.
That's what they said about the seed oils.
You need to get on team anti-sweet potato pronto.
That's all right. You guys are just in cahoots with a big potato.
Sweet potatoes, like I agree, like it's the least of my favorites in the entire freaking thing. But
isn't it better than regular potatoes for you though?
Yes, it is. Like it has more nutriments in it. Yeah.
Yeah, but who the fuck cares if you're wanting potatoes? If you want potatoes, it's pretty far from your mind. Everyone knows there's literally no nutritional value in a potato. It's just filler. We all know this. It's not a mystery. We want it because it tastes good. If you want to say you eat potatoes, but you actually eat these weird, shitty, grainy ass things that you have to put them out.
I mean, it's just that I'm looking at that picture. But if I had to pick between Smileys and those sweet potatoes, I'd probably pick the sweet French fries.
But like, are regular potatoes that delicious where you're just gonna pick it up? Let's say you bake it. You pick it up, you do nothing to it, and you eat it like an apple.
Yeah, just straight up apple.
Yeah, but you can just put salt on a potato and it's good enough. I've even eaten raw potatoes. When I was a kid, my mom would always give me a piece of potato. When
Yeah, me too.
So I'd beg her for that shit, even though I know it wasn't that.
It was kind of sour and starchy, you know.
Yeah, so it's like no one's ever done that in their life with a sweet potato. And if they say they have, like, oh, I used to beg my mom for raw sweet potato, they are lying through their fucking teeth.
I'd try it. I never thought to though.
That's because sweet potatoes are like 3 times the price of a regular potato.
Yeah, and no one wants them. No matter their price. They're just a fucking nasty waste of time. Like, there's so much good food you could eat that's 1,000 million times better than a sweet potato that I can't comprehend wanting the sweet potato top of the list. That's all I'm saying. It's just such a weak ass.
Regular potatoes are the cheaper of the prostitutes.
You're talking about high-priced escorts.
You know, sometimes I want my potato to just give me what I want and then take the cab fare and leave and shut up and be out of my life. Sometimes that's all I want as a potato, Phil. I don't want a sweet potato that's going to move into my house and bring a toothbrush, fucking change of clothes. No.
And leave that said toothbrush there when it leaves.
Yeah.
Sweet potatoes take less time to cook, right?
I don't know.
You're grasping at straws now. Sweet potato straws at that.
They're good. All right, we got 15 votes and 18 people in the chat. Let's see. It's going on for 5 minutes.
I feel like the show's been going on for 5 hours.
Yes.
Closing it in 10 seconds.
More of a sophisticated taste palette for sweet potatoes, people are saying.
All right, the poll.
And as you can see, there's no comments, so let's move on.
This is great.
Where's the poll?
The great thing is there's nothing to move on to. This is our last segment.
Is it?
Oh, shit.
So meanwhile, don't forget to go back to us on an advert. It's going to get your free sketch card. You only have 4 days to go.
4 days to go.
Wait. Hold on. Sweet potatoes has a 56% no and a 43% yes.
So people hate sweet potatoes more than they love them?
Yes.
Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah.
That's a nice way of putting that.
It's close. Yeah, it's not too bad.
See, people in the chat didn't even know what the poll was about. How did you word the question, Brandon?
I put SP apostrophe S, the question mark.
You're the worst host in the world.
Very sweet potato of you.
We used to look at pics of hot girls on the stream. I know we're waiting for that one.
We're getting
Game of
there.
the weekend. I think we had some good contenders.
Well, yeah, we'll
Someone's
have
got
to.
to post a picture of a hot girl to put up against Cinema High.
Who was up last week?
Some other old lady Phil dug up out of the graveyard.
Was it that Wonder Woman chick? Was that last week?
Yeah, Linda Carter.
Jesus.
All right, we got thank you for the super chat.
Hit 'em.
Sumo.
I love Shadowhawk's back comment there. This is the argument that finally takes CG down. I will personally track down all you non-sweet potato loving bastards. And no much effort involved.
Very controversial.
Yeah. Matt Fowler saying that the poll's too close. Look at these sweet potato haters. They even hate each other.
I know they hate them. Well, speaking of Sumo Super Chat, he posted this just merely hours ago. And this was the art that we sent him that he bought from the campaign. Matt Dalton's awesome Crimstone piece that he did for the book, and original art going all the way to Sumo Thori. So hail, brother, for picking that up and showing that off.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm glad that made it safe.
Yeah, went a far away. Went over some oceans, I think. Maybe one ocean. Body of water. Multiple bodies of water. So there you go. Okay, who's up for Babe of the Week this week, guys?
Howl Comics says Amy Schumer.
Oh, fuck.
What, Brandon would win? What does that mean?
Never Amy Schumer.
Oh, because you had her versus that potato.
You're trying to direct people to your weird sweet potato hang up with those pictures of Amy Schumer. We see your deceptive ways.
Sweet potato chips. Sweet potato chips are fine. I'd much just rather eat the potato.
I don't know.
Yeah. That's how they get you. I bought this.
She looks more like Mr. Potato than an actual French fry, to be quite honest.
You're talking about the picture here?
No, Amy Schumer.
Oh, yeah.
Any
Dude,
real suggestions in the chat here?
She did not grow old, right.
Please stop typing Amy Schumer in the chat.
Anyone what?
For a suggestion for Babe of the Week.
I thought we had some in the chat.
Yeah, it's all Amy Schumer.
Was it?
This is just going to be a bye week if you put her up against Amy Schumer.
How about this the Stay Puft pic from the back that she took from the convention?
God, no.
We can't do that to the chat.
Okay, can we do some the handicap one I put in a couple of weeks ago? The two sisters.
So yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. The two sisters. Yeah.
Didn't we say last week Cindy Crawford, Gillian Anderson? Don't you like Gillian Anderson?
She's fine.
I feel like I've heard her. You say her name.
Can't find it.
Yeah, let's do Cindy Crawford.
Yeah, let's do Cindy Crawford. I second that.
If those are the worst conversations for family fights, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's the last time that topic will be brought up on the Hardline. It's
More
completely derailed the show.
Well, now it's going to be crunchy peanut butter versus creamy peanut butter. It's just going to get out of hand. Or they have extra crunchy now. Or they have that one with the jelly built right in.
Peanut water.
I don't know. I'm too creamy.
All right, let's do a little bit of Babe of the Week.
Do I have to pick that up? Are you putting up the video?
I'm trying to find this picture, guys.
Put it in the Hardline.
Come on, here's Selma. Good picture of Selma here. Good little zoom in. What do you guys think of this picture?
It's all right.
I enjoy it. I like that color.
I'm just wondering why the mouth open like that.
Yeah, it's like the weird.
Like there's not even like a pinch of smile, like not even that little corner of a smile or anything. It's just I'm waiting for something to be thrown in my mouth.
No, she got hit by a squirt gun or something.
So she's turning around going, hey.
Hey, girl, hey, that's what she's saying. People are not mad at the pick. Did you set up the poll, Brandon?
Yeah.
Proper?
We're going in now.
There you go.
Well, she's revisiting her classics.
She's still doing good.
Yeah, but that's why it's like she went back and redid some old pictures. Yeah.
We don't have passion here to tell if it's a wig or not, though.
It's the master of the wig.
But there's definitely dye in there, that's for sure.
See, people want to vote for sweet potato still. That poll was rigged.
So if I hear sweet potato one more time.
We should probably redo that again, but this time put the question properly, Brendan.
We were talking
How about we move on to anything else?
A closed group of people about sweet potatoes versus regular potatoes. They knew what was going on.
Yeah, but then 5 more people entered the stream.
We were still talking about it.
Yeah, but they didn't understand because it pops up right when you enter, and they're like, I just want this thing out of my face so I can say hi to everybody. And ruined. Poll was ruined.
Everybody's saying we need a swimsuit pick.
It's all right. We can revisit it next week.
Because you don't even see if she has a gut or something. No.
Yeah.
People are liking the armpits. That's a big thing. You know, on Change Channel, they're a bunch of degenerates. They always talk about these armpit fetishes that they have.
It's awful. We had 9 votes in the poll so far. There's 11 people watching. Yeah, another sweet potato suck.
God dang it, Dark Gift. I hate these people.
Look shopped. Okay. Got some dissent.
I'll bring up Selma again.
Yeah, it's a good picture.
A little darker skinned here with Selma.
Where's the rest of this picture?
That's it.
We got 13 people in the chat now.
There's Cindy Crawford in the background. You see her?
Yeah, it's her back there.
You have to be bad saying I picked Selma over potatoes. Over sweet potatoes.
Oh. Matt Fowler bowing in the chat. What's this?
Oh.
Got a sweet potato denier super chat, Brandon.
Yeah, I see it. There you go. Sweet potato. Sweet potatoes are trash. Sorry.
And it's bonk time.
Yeah.
Bonk it up.
Out the bonk. I think there's too many stingers here, Phil.
The bonk's usually at the bottom.
You know, I disagree with what Sumathori is saying, but I will bonk his right to say it.
That's right. Freedom of speech, man. Crazy Man in the chat is torn between 2 choices. He says he's convinced that Selma and Liz Hurley are 2 of the hottest women that ever lived. So that's good. You know, the runners of Babe of the Week.
Yeah. Imagine the 3rd year of this. What's going to happen?
Who's next?
Yeah.
Let's see. Dark Gift says, my mother worked at Revlon when I was 17. Got to meet Cindy. I'm sure I was a drooling mess.
Can imagine. So we got 15 votes in the poll so far. 20 people watching now. Wow, we gained a lot of viewers. It's
How did that
probably the photo here, I'm thinking. We're voting for Babe of the Week this week. We got Salma Hayek versus Cindy Crawford. You can go cast your vote. The Big Bang Theory chick.
Big Bang Theory chick.
Yeah.
She's got a weird name.
Haley
Coco.
Cacao.
Can we talk about how that show sucks?
Yeah, that's a horrible show.
Mm-hmm.
There's a YouTube video of this guy explaining like how bad canned laughter is, and he used that show as his example pieces, and he would play the episode, like the bit from the episode, and then edit out the canned laughter, and it was them. They would say something, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, hey Sheldon, you're late." "Oh yeah, I just didn't feel like coming."
So Chris is in the chat and he's saying that he needs to know Cindy and Selma's opinion on sweet potatoes before you can vote.
That's where we have to keep that anonymous.
Getting political now.
You can't get political about these things.
All right, close the poll down. Hope
All right,
everybody
17
voted.
votes in. We're closing the poll in 20 seconds.
Get your votes in, everybody. Get your votes. Get your votes in.
Got 15 seconds.
Yeah, Big Bang Theory sucks.
10. Yeah, it's awful. It's awful. 5.
Glad that's something we can agree on.
All right, the poll is closing now. Yeah, that's going to unite CG.
We got Dan Lawless in the chat. What's up, Dan? He says the only woman who can beat Salma is Raquel Welch.
We'll see.
Yeah, that's a good one.
How does she look like now?
I don't know. Shout outs to Dan. I just picked up an issue of Barbed Wire from a comic shop this week because it had a cool Dan Lawless cover.
Here's the thing, though. It's a Big Bang Theory is like Friends with Asperger's. Friends had Joey.
Is that Ass Spies?
Yeah.
Ass Pies. I'd rather eat an ass pie than an ass burger. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know.
All right, what's the results, Brandon? Read them out.
All right, so we got for Babe of the Week this week, 82% Salma Hayek versus 17% Cindy Crawford.
Jesus!
That's bigger than our potatoes versus sweet potatoes.
It's a landslide, man.
Yeah. Man.
Jesus.
Why is Cindy Crawford even taking care of herself after this long if she's going to lose to that big of a blowout?
Talk about a blowout.
Raquel Welch versus Sophia Loren. Back in the day, that would have been a good one.
All right, guys. I guess that's.
Do you guys remember Bo Derek?
No, I don't know what you just said.
Derek.
Yeah, Bo Derek.
Oh, I thought he said Bo Derek.
Sorry, she has a French name, and it kind of comes out in French.
Jesus. Yeah. Like.
Bo Derek is awesome.
Bo Derek. Dude, these French have a different word for everything.
Yeah. I was watching. This is the Big Bang thing, with this laugh tracks thing here. We watched Dinosaurs. This is back on the Dinosaurs thing. Maybe you guys heard me talking about it before, but I'm going to be quick.
Land Before Time.
Huh?
Land Before Time.
No. The TV sitcom show produced by the Jim Henson Creature Shop.
All right, before you go on, did they ever play the dinosaur song?
No, they didn't.
Open the door.
But there was no laugh track in that show. And when they would make jokes or like put like jokes at each other or make fun of each other or something like that, they would like react to what was actually happening or be like, the rest of them would be like, stuff. So like it had an actual interaction with everybody. And they're puppets, these guys, like they're people in dinosaur suits. And they can't freaking accomplish that on a live action TV show.
Yeah, that's like Scrubs didn't have a laugh track.
Right. You could get some really, really great content if you write it properly and don't use
Arrested Development.
Laugh track is a crutch. It's more like a hospital gurney.
All right, guys.
It's aiming to that, contagious laugh. That's what they're trying to do, trying to trigger people laughing, even if it's not funny.
Right. Yeah, not the mama. Right.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's been the Hardline.
You want to show off whatever you had in your hand?
Well, I got this. Yeah, sure. I got these hit trading cards for research purposes. They're pretty awesome. And there's like 12 sheets of these. But there is some really cool ones. There's one by Mike Turner, which I never saw before.
Yeah, I had that one.
Look at this. All in shadow.
Like from Tina and Ike Turner?
No, Michael Turner.
Oh.
Fathom. This one is a live action. I don't know what that is. It's like an image of a shirt. I don't get it. But Greg Capullo, Frazetta did one. Frazetta's was drawn with a nose, but then they colored it and took the nose out. Let's see, where is this one? Frank.
But they'll give you the full set, or you were just lucky to find them.
I found them on eBay. Yeah.
Oh.
Full set eBay. I was lucky. So I got those. But yeah, everybody sign up for CG Vacation. We're launching May 29th, Memorial Day weekend. That's Sunday. So get ready and sign up. We have over 300 signups, trying to push for 400 and beyond. So spread the word, guys. It's going to be awesome. And shirts for Lost Pages are going to be going out this week. A bunch of other stuff. Whoa, look at that.
Yeah, this is the gift I made myself for my birthday. So I commissioned Preston to do a cover for Tales from the Adverse 3. That's going to be the Nat cover.
Look at that. That's sick, man. He's screaming.
And when we reach 10K on the campaign, everybody's going to get a print of this black and white cover.
He's
like
doing
we did
that
with you.
Selma Hayek face there.
And I want to show you something else. I'm working on a little something that's going to be going on the store.
Oh, Brandon's got a shirt like that.
So the Not the Merc chest hair T-shirt is going to be going up soon.
Is the chest hair going to be fuzzy?
Yeah, I tried to get it like brought it on, but it's not an option. So no, but we're going to render it so it looks like hair.
That's hilarious.
You'll have to hand weave your own tufts of hair into the shirt.
So you want to cosplay as Nat? You can just buy the T-shirt now.
Yeah,
it's going to be going up on the website soon.
That's going to be awesome. All right, and then everybody go check out Ace Volume 2 and stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll be on with Ace and Tommy Patterson talking about the Ace Volume 2, drawing some Ace, and it'll be a good time. So we'll do that probably around the afternoon sometime. I'll have this building is going to blow up as well.
It's time to go.
There was a pinball game. It's next door, and it has a literal phone ringing bell inside of it, and it goes off all the time, and it's a mechanical bell, and so it's the loudest thing in the world, and it sounds like an old phone ringing, and it couldn't be more annoying. And it's not in the pinball arcade right now.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Okay, guys, we're gonna take off. Thanks for tuning in. Go find another stream. Crackhead's probably streaming, so go over there. Tell them that the Hardline sent you. See you guys
later.
Remember when you were making out with your first girlfriend and you came right as she touched your leg? It was me, Barry. I jerked you off at super speed so it'd seem like you nutted at just a woman's touch.
want you to know it's over.
Well, bye.